Well, hello. I swear, it'll be quick this time. In and out. It's a one-shot. I swear, it's a one-shot. Hi. Oh, wait. What? Interesting. Sorry, messing with my camera. Wow. I'm gonna have to look at this on YouTube because on my monitor laptop, my face is just a black void. Is it the hat? I think it's the hat. Yeah, there we go. Now it can see me. Actually, let's do pale. See if that helps at all. Not much. Okay. Well, obviously I'm gonna need to look into lighting, but whatever. That's not your problem. That's my problem. So what am I looking at? Why am I looking at it? Well, if we were to go back in time to when I said, well, when I wrote about the magic bullet, well, actually, well, yeah, let's start there. So yesterday I wrote about the magic bullet that is allowing the routed portion of UFW to work. Took care of everything for that thing we were working on, for Calico. So if we do a UFW status verbose, we will see that we have set allow routed. That's fine. I mean, nothing particularly the matter with that, really, except that now that causes a CIS failure. And what is a CIS failure? That is the computer internet security. So security, that's these guys. Who are they? Why should we care? Well, I care because I'm using, I believe, version 3 of their checklist for security. And that's what wazuh-agent. I need someone needs to tell me how I'm supposed to say that. I can probably look it up, but I don't want to. Admin and secret password. Since we're talking about security. Kimban. All right, so if I go to my agents and I go to DevMini 3, which is the one that we've actually put a little bit of effort in, it's got a score of 75%. Good times. So if we look at the failures, I still need to figure out why that's happening, or what I really need to do is figure out how we can accept a risk. That's what's kind of missing in here. You should be able to you should have another one instead of not applicable that maybe has accepted and a number so that you can check it, type in a reason, call it done. And then when you generate a report, it shows that yes, you've acknowledged that that threat is there, and we can all move on. Like aid. I'm not going to install aid. Well, I shouldn't say I'm not going to install aid. Aid is a really decent idea where it monitors specific folders to see what gets changed, and it'll let you know when those changes occur. It's a good idea overall. It's hard to implement on Kubernetes. I mean, I need to get together a list of things that need to be ignored. I also worry because I had this installed on a workstation and it slowed that workstation down to a crawl anytime I was doing anything resource intensive. So it's probably not an aid problem. It's probably a me problem. Bootloader password is set. Don't know why it's saying it's not, but and Crony's not configured because I'm not using it. Wants, this is one part of it I don't understand. It wants NTP configured in either client or server mode, and then it also wants Crony configured. Like, why? GDM is removed. I mean, Dev-Mini 3. Here we go. Let's exit there. If I type in the exact command that it is asking for, or that it claims that it's using, GDM is not installed and no information is available. Like, okay. GDM 3. Folder doesn't exist. I mean, I think it's saying GDM okay there. But anyway, we're getting off into the weeds. Like I said, a one-shot, quick adventure, in and out. See, we have time sick day, we have Crony, like, it's asking for all kinds of things. And then NTP. Oh, that's kind of funny. Whatever. Here we are. This is what 10 minutes in, what we're trying to get at. Quick adventure, in and out, promise. So this is what's failing because the default deny is not set to deny, it's set to allow. And that's to allow Calico. I think what I need to do, I need to switch that back to deny. And I'm going to test this on apparently Dev-Mini 3. I thought I was going to be testing it on primary 1, but whatever. If I switch this back to deny, I'm going to start getting those error messages again, which, when I say those error messages, -kf. Great, they're not there, but just trust me, they're there. No, the error messages I'm referring to are block messages coming from Calico. Strangely enough, the same thing I'm getting these errors on, but that happened up until 10 this morning. That's strange. I was screwing around with the network a little bit, so it could be related. But anyway, let's give this a shot. So we're going to say UFW default deny forward was what we did, but we need, well, routed, right? Now we should start getting some fun messages in there. Hopefully. We'll see. It might be a problem because it's Dev Mini 3. Now, we need to restart the agent. Interesting. Still no errors. Do I need to restart UFW? Let's do that too. Still nothing new. Although that could be not a lot of traffic going through. All right, let's reload this page real quick, see if this number changes. 43 went to 39. Okay. So we took care of our firewall issue, allegedly. UFW and title. Like as? Let's just try UFW. Well, we'll do that. So we have UFW is enabled. And title. Oops. Let's just see if we can use UFW. All right, so we've got UFW enabled. That's it. Maybe we need the word default. There we are. So we've got the individual default denies that are now passing, as well as the firewall being enabled. All right. But funny enough, we're still not getting errors. That's probably just because we need to find something that's running on Dev Mini 3 and try and make it do something. And I think because of all of our screwing around, it's not there. Or there won't be something to do. Oh, well, that's interesting. That could be a firewall issue. It's not. That's something I've got to come back to. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it's not a firewall issue. Actually, let's just bring up our controller. And see what we're getting. Destination 202. That's where we have to go into endpoints. 10.4. Oh, this is the 14.202 and 220.94. Is that 5443? Yes, it is. All right, so that's the Calico API. And I think that block is actually coming from here. You following yet? So let's try putting it back. And validate our theory. $14.17. And marvelous, they go away. Oh no, they didn't. The thick plottins. Let's see. UFW status. So right now that is allow. It's just not letting that out to this destination. And we have allow out. That's a lot of the word anywhere. Where? There we go. Okay, so that's allow in, but we don't have an allow in for that IP range, right? Okay, so that's fine. So we need to explicitly allow TCP 5443 out. As long as it's going to that. Which we shouldn't be doing it here, right? We're doing it here. And this is definitely a Calico thing. So let's go to our cluster role and our firewall. Let's go down to our Calico chunk. VX. Oh yeah, I need to rename these. Outbound Calico interfaces. And allow inbound. I did mean to change that, didn't I? It's funny, I still have chat to this direction. And before I moved the camera over there so that when I looked at chat, I was looking at chat, but I seem to have broken that. You know what? Let me try something real quick. This is unrelated. Hold, please. Whoops, I don't know if that's better. Well, maybe a little bit. I look very bright now. I feel very bright now. We'll see how that goes. All right. So we renamed these properly. This is the stream version of troubleshooting in prod. All right. So what was I doing? Oh, right. We have allow inbound. We also need to allow name 5443 Calico in IP range of 10.4.0.016. But this is, we need out. Outbound traffic to that IP range. No. Right, 2 IP works. Let's triple check it. Boom, boom, boom. We have 2 IP from IP and 2 IP or destination. Default is any. Okay. All right. Now let's try. Let's see what happens. If I remember correctly, it is ansible playbook -I lab site.yaml and then tags we need. We don't want common really, we just want K's. Well, no, we want common so that it resets it. Did we have a limit as well? Let's see. TX1 is of course not there. We're gonna need to fix that. Oops, we did the update packages. It's not even Tuesday. Who does updates on a Thursday? Microsoft joke for those of you that know. I guess it's not really a Microsoft joke anymore, huh? It's kind of an everybody joke at this point. I also need to make sure that along with Z shell being installed, the proper Z shell RC gets sent over. This is also, man, I was looking at the files that I had to generate for Audit D while this is running. W3. Oops. Crap, where were the audit D files? Ruh-roh. Boom. I'm gonna have to look that up. Where are the audit D config files? Well, anyway, let's just suffice it to say, if you didn't catch that stream, I made a number of them. And that's going to be the same sort of thing where it's got to copy all that stuff over. Here we go. This is us. All right. Boom. Dev print 1. Oh, we should have been watching it. 28. 28 is our last one. And that is... Oh, that's this madness again, but we just re-enabled that, so it's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. The sky is not falling. Probably. You should go check. Do your own research. All right. I feel like this is where we left it yesterday, though, where everything was just hunky-dory. Now we're back to it not being hunky-dory, or we came back to it not being hunky-dory for reasons, right? Gotta stay hydrated. I feel like that would be, if you've never heard it, the wear sunscreen song or speech or whatever. Today would probably be the same thing, but replaced with drink water. All right, so on one hand, I know that I specifically fixed that one thing. But that wasn't the only one thing, right? There was this too. What was this? This is from 2 to 4. And this is the same sort of deal. It's coming through, it's coming in from 12. I wonder if it would be easier. Well, you know what? Like I said, one shot, quick in and out. So we're going to leave that alone for now. We're stepping away from UFW. I did promise, and our quick one shot was only 30 minutes. So I didn't lie to you. Yet. I assure you this is going to be revisited because it wasn't even the one shot that I was after. It was a sidetrack that made me realize that I'm getting sidetracked and need to stop. It's the exhibit meme. Yo dog, I hear you like sidetracks, so we put a sidetrack in your sidetrack. But this is what I was trying to get at, where by enabling routed, well, let's do it again. Instead of doing it on Dev Mini 3, let's do it on the controller, because that seems to be the most susceptible to it. So from here, we're going to put these two together so it's easier to jump back and forth. We're gonna watch it. And we are going to say default deny routed. And there we go. Pow, pow, pow. All right, so what I'm hoping we can do here is if we do like this smart guy did, guy, girl, person, right here. And I feel like we looked at this last time and just didn't finish it. Finish them. So let's rebuild this rule. Dunk, right there. Oh, this is route allow. So sudo UFW route allow, which, let's look here. I don't think this has route. Or maybe it's this, it's routed. Because it's got in and out, so. For the sake of argument, let's do routed allow. Which, if it has it, then cool. That makes life quite a bit easier for us, doesn't it? Where were we? Here. Allow, and if we look here, it comes in on ETH0, which that's going to be interesting because we need to get that before. Well, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Allow in on ETH0 in this case, out on Kali plus, we don't care which Calico interface, to 10.4.0.016. And that's it. Like, we don't care what port, we don't care what protocol. Yeah, okay. There we go. 3516. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to get that variable, or I need to set that variable. So in ansible get, oops, get Ethernet interfaces. I love that. The names are all, they were unpredictable before when they were all ETH star. And I know that there's a formulaic way of doing it. Okay, so I just need to get that, and you're gonna have to pardon me, but this is me showing something I don't know. I don't know how to deal with Ansible facts. So let's look at this. All right, so this prints all Ansible facts. Why would that print that? Well, it would show it. Okay, I understand. So what we want is Ansible facts, devices. think. All right, for the sake of argument, here's what I'm going to do. I am just going to include here the, oops. I need is that what it is? It's debug. Let's take a look. So we go back here. Ansible, yep, thin.debug. I don't think that's going to be right. Ansible facts. Network. There we go. I need Ansible interfaces. But I can't really tell what that's under. So let's do this. All right, we'll go with it. I feel like I should have just created a tag that looks for that. Whatever. Oh God, that's gonna, yeah. It's gonna take way longer than it should. Let's just do that. We're gonna take you out of the block. So in this case, I don't have a way of getting here. That's an interesting conundrum I'm going to have to revisit, because if I get into Firewall, and I've already got the tags to have everything. Yeah, I'm going to have to, that's a rethinker. Name is going to be yeah, let's print hello world. We don't want any of these tags. Well, maybe we'll add a tag for debug. So now if I do tags and I say debugging, I should only get that, right? Wow. All right, but that's not what we wanted. We want what was it called? Ansible interfaces. Try that again. Variable is not defined. All right, let's look at this again. I found that Ansible default IPv4 will give you the address. Let's try that. I prefer dot notation myself. I mean, I guess I could have just scrolled back and looked at the everything that got sent back to me in a moment ago and let's see what it was called. But come on, ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, apparently we have time for that. Do it again. And blah, 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 blah. No. No, it's blah, 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 blah. There we go. Ugh, it scrolled off the screen. Great. Those are the hard drives. Oh, there we go. So it gives me the name. But what I need to do is find the name. Don't give it to me. Or don't. What's the word? If the key is the name. Like, how am I going to get that to get that? And it's, I must be missing a step here. Okay, here we go. Dev Mini3 processor, Python info, SE Linux. Oh, that's great. Virtualization type, VXLAN Calico. So it really does just go straight to all right, let's go here. It's full default. All right. Like, am I just calling it wrong? Let's see if that just fails. Nope, that did it. Okay. So then what I need to do is we copy this, we go back into firewall here. We go down to here. And 1447, what have we here? Okay, but that's just the other way. That's no big deal. Well, I mean, it's a big deal right now, but it's something that we need to fix. So what we need is to recreate this rule in here for Calico. I mean, in theory, we've already got this, but these aren't specifically the routing. So configure, we need to allow. Allow, no, this is in. So let's change this. We'll look at out later. Oh, direction. This is where it needs to be changed because it's not in, it is routed. What? In and out. Does this allow for in and out? All right, so the rule is allow. The direction is routed. And we have interface in. And interface out. Interface in, according to our rule here, is our newfound that. And interface out is that. Allow in on that and out on that. And then we need to an IP. Which can just be to IP or destination. It's down here, right? Right. Apply the rule to routed. Do I need to do route true? I think I do. I think that's what this is saying. Wow, click the right things. Okay. So instead of direction routed, I need direction to be in. And I need route true. Lowercase true. Wow, chat, this is our most complicated rule yet, huh? And then we need to IP 10.4.0.016. You excited? I'm excited. All right, let's do it again, but not debugging. Now we do have to do. We don't need common though. We can do K8s and calico, right? Did I do that right? Let's see. Well, we did want to do common because we do want it to reset to defaults. Unacceptable key, unhashable type, ansible mapping, line 6515. So, is it telling me that I need quotes? Because it seems like it's telling me I need quotes. Yeah, my bad. I felt like there was something I was missing in there before I did it, but oh yeah, we want it to reset, so we can just do the full 9, right? Why not? What else are we doing today? Something just popped into my head, and this happens to me all the time. I remember that the whole 9 yards has like a very specific meaning, and I think it's from either World War I or World War II, and it's the length of a belt of bullets, if I remember right. The whole 9 yards origin. The New Albany Daily Ledger entitled "The Judge's Big Shirt." Wait, what? Regularly neglected packing a second shirt. Okay. The first known use. The regular 9 to play the businessmen as many innings as they can stand, but we cannot promise the full 9 yards. Wait until the fix gets to a fever heat. What? Well, this is not what I remember at all. But why does it jump to post-war usage? This is one of those things where I'm like, did something change? Something teenagers say. So none of this actually explains like why yards. Yeah, there we go. So why was that changed? That's weird. That's one of those things where it's like, is this Wikipedia or a Wikipedia editor that wants to make sure that it's not related to guns at all just because that's scary or that's bad? And we need to like erase that? Or because This is definitely what I remember. Cubic yards? The amount of cloth needed for a kilt? I'll take that. I mean, I don't know if that's true. Yeah, I don't know why that would be like, you need 10 yards, right? Until a few years ago, the earliest recorded examples came from the Vietnam War era. But that, again, is... that's saying that it's going back to Vietnam, but here is saying it's attributed to World War II. Let's see what NPR has to say. They're generally pretty... Oh, it is a... Okay. I'm not crazy. Okay, so it's just a popular story. It is still interesting that that's the only thing that's removed, but it still mentions post-war. But, no. Tinfoil hat, right? Anyway, where are we? We're not here. We need to be here. Ooh, what's that? Parameters are mutually exclusive. Direction, interface in, and interface out. Oh, so I just need to get rid of direction. It said that in the explanation. Right here. Direction. Mutually exclusive with... I can read. All right. Now, once again, for the 100th time, my whole tirade just completely... We're at an hour now in our quick in and out one-shot adventure. And apparently the edge of this is cut off. I thought I removed safe areas from my OBS, but apparently not. I should actually start pulling these agents too, because it would be nice to start doing their configuration. Oh, I left the default forward rule in. That's gotta go. Actually, let's do that right now. I think that was all the way back here. Yeah. I mean, is it really making it less secure? Yeah. Debatable. Um, 443. Allow routed in traffic for Calico. Okay, so it took that rule set. Let's run it again. Just make sure that our make sure that that actually does it without the magic key that is supposed to fix everything. And then maybe we'll consider moving on. At least long enough to let some more firewall errors back up and we can revisit, right? But so the title says that I'm probably going to be doing Audit D because it's on my list. But you know what I might do? I might change that up a little bit and just do the agent installs, because that seems kind of interesting to me right now. That's going to be under common, and actually it should be under bootstrap. Realistic. Ooh. What? Why did it work last time but didn't work this time? Alright, so did I accidentally put it back? How did that happen? It looks like it selected and deleted some stuff. We'll come back and modify that. What the heck? Clip that. I need to go back. Actually, let me do it on here, because I really need to look at what the heck is making that happen. One of these times I'm going to catch it on video and go, I mean, it's too late now. I'm not going to be able to go to end. Doop. All right. Now at least I have the ability to do it should I want to. Okay, let's go back here. Now we have the block and everything's fine. Nothing is selected. Clicky. And now we try it again. I'm hoping me saying clip that, clip this, do the thing. One of these AI things that's watching my stream can send me a message and say, hey, we got that for you. Of course, now there's going to be 100 of them, right? And most of them are not going to match up. And still, I'm looking over here. You're over here now, chat. That's where I need to get another video card, and then I can do facial recognition and put a camera over here. And then it goes, boom, and it changed the view. Boom. Because there's no way I'm going to be here going, tab, tab, press the button, press the button. Ain't nobody got time for that. I do wonder if I should change, like, I feel like maybe that rule's a little bit of a cop-out, saying, hey, if it's local traffic, don't worry about it. I should probably specify which local traffic, but 07, 0750. Bueller. Bueller. Bueller? No Bueller. Okay. I think we did. I think we did it. I think we done did it. Let's take a quick peek here. Everything's showing ready. We do have liveness probes failing, which I'm not a fan of. Back off, restarting failed container. Right now it's saying it's running, or claiming. Let's look at pods. Here on Dev Mini 1. So what your deal is, it's running, but it's yellow. Now it's running ready. Okay, let's see if it goes yellow again. Give it a sec. This could just be one of the things that fails as we enable and disable. Oh, look at that, the firewall. So in, out is ETH0, source, destination. These are liveness tests. So we need to make sure that if it's got a source that's one of our guys, it's allowed. That's not Calico, that's just Kubernetes liveness. That's already 9090 is already in. Wow, I need to clear that up, don't I? I need to make something to clean that up. I need to keep copies of them, but maybe after a certain amount of time they gotta go. Oh, did I typo it? Have I been screwing with a typoed version this entire time? Let's see. Kubernetes firewall ports. Why is that there at all? I think it's supposed to be 9090. Oh no. No. Maybe. Well, let's just make a rule for keep alive. It's kind of going to be the same thing, right, that we've been doing. It's got to be on all of them, so if the destination is this, well, if the destination is this, allow. So that's kind of like what we got going on here. That's out. Oh yeah, that's an out. But we want it to be out on our interface. So, oops. Oh, but this isn't Calico. This is not Calico. This is a regular, plain Jane old Kubernetes rule. Boom. Allow, not keep alive. This is liveness check. On, is this inbound or outbound? This is outbound. To cluster IP range. That's a UFW, direction is out. No. Interface. Two port is 9090. We also need 2 IP, and in this case, 10.4. I really should make that a variable. I've typed it a lot of times, huh? I mean, that one definitely should be a group of errors. But let's go to lab. Because yeah, that's a cluster of errors. Oh, you know what? I already have it. So why am I not using it? Let's go back there. So let's do boom, dum dum, that. And we're going to copy you, and we're going to do that everywhere that is. I know, I should use find and replace. Oops, especially since I did that. All right, so this allows in all of that. All right, let's give it a run. I mean, I've got variables. I should be using the variables, right? I mean, I'm probably gonna have to change that so it makes a little more sense, but whatever. Not my problem. Somebody else's problem. And this, I need. And yeah. Smoke is clearing, you can see. Peter and Paul Stanley. Kareem and Bruce have formed a truce. Anyone recognize the song? Only one of the greatest songs ever. No, not quite that good. But I love it anyway. Yeah, this is all same old stuff. These are happening just because we're screwing with network connectivity. And I'm sure the cluster just loves that. But you know what? It is a testament to how well written it is that it's not just like, I'm done with you. It has not given up. And I'm basically unplugging network cables on it, and it's just chugging along, doing its thing. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we are completed. Let's see how we're looking. 1921. We specifically called out 5443. We have VXLAN allowed. We've got metrics. Can I go to the logs? I can go to the logs. We don't have new errors. All right. We're going to let this run for a little while. For reals this time. And it's time to change gears. What's that? No, I'm kidding. All right, you can go away. You're fine. I still wonder. Like that, okay, that's Calico. That means I should probably take it out of Kubernetes. I should probably have something specifically for Calico, and then I can just do, I can take all of this and I can merge it down into a single call that just calls that. It does get a little funky because I've got specific, well, yeah, there are, well, no, it shouldn't matter. I just give it the interface, right? The movie hackers. See what I said? Things just pop up into my head. Let's see if I can find it. Yep, there it is. Let's see. The word interface just brings it to me. This is, I have no idea what I just put on my stream. All right, anyway, where were we? Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Oh yeah, we were moving on. For real. For real? For real. We need to go to common. There's a couple things we need to do. First, let's look at, we don't want to do Zabbix as a default. Let's start with wazuh. Now, I wonder, is there something easy? I doubt it, but whatever. Well, there might be. Deployment with Ansible. Am I just going to be following? I'm just following a script. I'm going to move on. Oh no, this is install. There we go. We just want the agent. Using the roles and playbooks available in the Ansible repository. The Ansible server must have access to the endpoints where the agents are to be installed. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to go and grab their playbook. Wow, that's kind of a lot. It'd be cool if this is, because this actually could kind of expand my view of my little area. So let's look at that. Let's go back just a little bit. Windows endpoints, yeah. Don't care. Yep, this is all already done. We're past all of this. Playbooks and roles, here we go. I do not want the whole thing. Well, I'm probably going to have to grab the whole thing either way. But all I really care about, I'm guessing, is this one. Okay. No, that's good to know that I can actually, I didn't know that I could call it out specifically. Like, here's where you go and get those roles. And those are the variables that I need. All right. So this is going to have to go into common. Well, I mean, do I just create a new role for each one of these instead? Probably not a terrible idea. Then if I want to get rid of it, I just get rid of it, because it looks like, based off of this, it's going to be a bit more involved than just, here you go. Because this is all we really want, or all we really need. Host all except wazuh manager. Oh, right. There's... Ooh, I am going to have to figure that out at some point. I'm not using SSL currently, and I should be. If you have the opportunity, you always should be. And I more than have the opportunity. So yeah, this is just a full role setup. Wazuh-agent. What? I'm sure it won't let me. That would be hilarious. Copy this path. Is it going to let me just do that? Do a new one. Do I have something? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, nope. That's not super helpful. Cool. We're just going to clone the whole thing and grab that directory, I guess. That's something I should know. I did play the Git game, but oops. But there should be an option just to grab a folder. Oh, that's one of those things that, man, when I realized I could do that, and I think it was Mac that taught me that. You can be in a directory and you just do open dot. And there's some where you have to specifically type explorer dot or things like that, but you can just make an alias. I don't think I made an alias on this one, but older Ubuntu, I had to make an alias where you just, and it pops up in your Explorer or Nautilus or, you know, whatever it is you're using. Makes life so easy. All right, all we care about is, hey, what's that? Check packages. What do you do? Okay. Super useful. It runs a script. Okay. Exists, package does not exist. Check packages for each repository. I don't think that's anything I care about. We'll see. What we do care about is this one, right? Yeah. We may care about vars. No, I don't think we care about vars. Actually, what's this? Yeah, we do care about that one. All right, so we're going to take this. I'm going to rename you to just this. I'm going to drop you right here. Oh, whoops, actually. Yes. Let's do this the right way. Do that. I forgot, I'm still considered working on the firewall project. We're moving on, right? So let's close that out real quick and merge it into our primary code. I know, super useful. Be better with your commit messages than I am. Alright, we're switched to main. Let's do a get pull just for the sake of argument. Make sure it's matched up. We're also going to hop over here because we need to go to this. We need to merge. Pull. Not merge. Pull request. Now, normally I delete it, but I am just going to leave it. I'm going to leave the feature firewall loading out there. In case you couldn't tell from my notes, I don't feel like I'm done with it yet, but we'll find out. Oh man, I hope that that's not going to be an issue. Knowing me, I did something stupid like added something to the README. Yeah, man. See, like, this is a decent note. Kind of. Yeah, no, don't do that. Okay, cool. But yeah, normally I would delete the feature, but right now, no, because I'm probably coming back to it. But we want to merge these. Why is that backward? Why does that seem backwards? Oh no, that's the right way. This is where it looks weird. Merge branch main into. No, I want into main. All right, now we can go here. No, we can go here and we can say pull and everything's back. All right. Caught up. You with me? I'm with me. Why do I have an issue? NTP task breaks. Oh, yeah. That was fun. But that's a closed issue. Removed NTP. Comment and close. Cool. All right. Didn't realize I had a hanging chat of that nature. Now we can go, we're on main. We need to create a feature of install and config. Now we can add it to our roles. All right, good. Where did my file go? Hey, out of my way. And I know that it needs its vars folder as well. But I'm wondering, let's look here. Custom installation, no. Oh, I could pull my own straight from, actually, that is a thing. So if I go here, go to modules, it makes me sign in with my secret password again. Got to get that capitalization right. You got to capitalize. So if you go to agents, there is an option here to deploy new agent. And you can do the server, the agent name must be unique. So that's a problem. Well, let's see. So the server address is eluding me at the moment. It is in here though. Is it here? No. Oh, kill me now. This happens to me a lot, where I forget where it hid the stuff, and it's pretty easy to just find name, as long as you remember the name of it. There it is. Yeah, all right, so now what we care about, yoink. Actually, let me do this off screen real quick. I don't remember if it has a password in there. But if I remember right, there's something funky where I initially connect with 15.15 and then I have to drop over to 15.14 in the config file. We'll see how I can handle that or whether or not that's going to be universally true, but I remember it being odd. Hey, Tomato, how's it going? Just get off work again? We're looking here. Where'd you go? There you are. These are optional. Please select the operating system. Oh. These are all going to be... Oh, they're not all going to be... Well, that's fine. Oh, interesting. That's 4. I'm on 4 there? That's odd. That's okay. We can figure out updating if we need to. But on the plus side, we know that it's not pulling a custom. Shell bash. You need to run this command in a shell bash terminal. Not Z shell? Are we sure? API reachable from agent. Oh, fun. Troubleshooting Kibana. You know, that's one of the things I should probably put a little more effort into, is creating troubleshooting docs. I mean, half of this is me failing at troubleshooting, so. Yep, IP, ansible default IP, okay. If, what is it? I think that's going to be in the VARs folder, right? Here. Oh no, this is all just repo VARs. So on the plus side, it's got the keyring. We've got apt. We've got the stuff that we need. All of this is pointing to 5. So what I need to do is, oh, there we go, agent version. Where is it getting agent version name from? I wonder if it's grabbing that from somewhere else. Probably is. Is it here? It's Ansible version, that we don't care about. This one perhaps? No. Oh, there's manager. Nope. So it goes straight over to roles, which is where we're at. Agent address, managers. Oh man, is there a library in here that I'm gonna need? No. Check packages. Well, this is all very interesting, but it's not giving me what I need. What I need is, where is this coming from? Let's keep going through here. Main. here. All the templates. I can get rid of most of this, but I'll probably leave it in. Installing the directory key. Import the key, great. Set permissions. Add the repositories. Open JDK, no. Open SCAP. That's it. Okay. There we go. We've got agent version again. Okay. This role will install and configure an agent. Role variables, managers, and auth ID. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't mention it. It just magically seems to think it'll know it. But it doesn't show it showing up anywhere. Config, that's it. All right, I'm not crazy. Let's do crap grep. No, that's not going to work. Crap, what's the flag for the directory? I should not be doing that in here. Can bring this back over here. There, at least I can read it. All right, nope, I'm gonna cheat. Search a file, ignore save, search multiple files. Oh, so I kind of maybe had it right. but it's back over here. I just had it backwards. Slash roles. All right, let's make sure. So that's what's happening. My scrolly is clicking and selecting and moving stuff on me. I guess I need a new mouse. Is it agent? Oh. Copy. Of course. I somehow missed that. But it's right at the top, right? Yep, right there. Okay. Ah, boy. But we are looking at 4.7.4-1. Okay, so that all is fine. API pass. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this over here real quick. Oh, it's super secret. That's cool. I forgot I don't have this changed from defaults yet. All right, and I need the manager IP. There we go. Two dot 100.109. And I believe it's just HTTP. Although that says TCP, but that's not. All right, we'll just see what happens. I am going to want to take DevMini 3 out of the loop for this one, though, because it's currently working. Maybe I might want DevMini 1 out as well. We'll see. 10.2.100.109. That should be a variable, but we'll get there, right? All right, so roll there. I need to copy this. Oh, actually, you know what? I can probably just add vars to this, to right here, because it's not a bad idea to have a row of variables, right? Right? No problem. All right, so now if I go to site, servers, we're going to want to do not common, but agent, and let's go to lab, and we will make a test. This should still be fine. The test group, in this case, we're just going to do dev mini2. This should be fine. So we're using lab, and we do limit test. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? That's a lot of skipping. It's a long hang. Not sure how I feel about that one. So right now it's only dev mini2. Let's, oh, it finished. Failed to lock. Permission denied. What you mean? I don't want a new window. I want a new tab. That's not what I want. Boom. All the way to the bottom. October 19th? No. No, 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 no. What is your problem? But you don't think it's October, right? Since is an invalid. What? I thought since was a valid argument. Oh. Oh, it's short. No, we'll just do dash R. Still not incredibly useful. I need to specifically look for wow, is that really showing the actual? Cool, I get to remake that key. Why would that be in a log file? That doesn't seem... That seems like the opposite of secure. Yeah, that definitely should not have been an issue. Real quick, we'll just make sure. Oh. Let's try that. Before we go all verbose on this. You know those details. Gotta keep your eye on them, or they'll change. Come on. Well, this one is taking too long again. Attempted log on. Oh yeah, that was back when it was dumb. That's super useful. Could not open lock file. Do I have another? Oh. Well, yeah, no, that should be... doubly good then, right? I don't need this because it's already there. One more try before I go verbose. Invoke with subject all. Yeah, that already should not be taking this amount of time. Don't need you, don't need you. And I'm gonna guess it failed. Yep. All right, let's give verbose. I think I know why. All right. So if I go here, watch me be wrong, but we're looking at agent. In here, it's probably got become yes at the bottom of this. Oops. Yep. Okay. So it's already assuming that everything in there is going to be run as. So what I don't have is a run as in there. So for now, I think I can say here. Right? Bring me back. Oh, become, not run as. If I do yes. Okay. We'll get rid of that. I'll bet it goes through no problem now. Of course I say that, and when it doesn't, it's going to be because this doesn't do what I think it does in this place. Which means I have to go to. This is where I put test, test. You'd think they'd put the big, well, there is just no accounting, right? It's all basically variables. Okay, so we will go back to this. We'll get rid of it here. And instead, we'll do it here. And I wonder if I should add all of this in there. Why not? We'll just put it right there, right? I'm pretty sure. It's fine, we'll see. 10.2.100.109. I think we have to do that. What? Oh. Well. Yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? There we go. Now we're doing the thing. This actually may have turned out to be easier than I thought it was going to be, which is good. Security should be easy. Doing things the secure way should be the easy way, not the hard way. Yep. Fail to update app cache. The repository. Wait, why would it still go to 5? Alright, so we're in wazuh-agent. I think that's probably going to be under tasks. Debian/Ubuntu. Okay. So what your deal is? Boom, boom, boom. Key import, set permissions, add repository. Agent config repo.apt, which I think is going to be here. Okay, yeah, it's still doing 5x. But that's not what we want. We want that. Packages 4.x. That is something that should be looking at this. But that's fine. We'll try you again. I mean, I'm gonna guess that the doesn't have a stable release file isn't gonna change. I wonder if there's something in, there has to be a setting where it says if nothing happens in a task and it's just completely skipped, don't include it. I don't want to see that crap. I don't need that crap, right? I guess you kind of want to show when it's skipped, but hey, what do you know? Now, the interesting thing will be, is it going to recognize it, or am I going to go over to Deb Mini 2 and find out that it's erroring and have to do the weird flip-flop of 14 to 15 to 15 to 14? Which will be another rabbit hole. I'm just warning you. Refresh. All right, let's go check that rabbit hole. Oh, this is going to be a whole new thing. Let's see what we got. All right, it claims it's running. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's not set up at all. Okay, so we want to go to the OSSec. Yeah, there we go. Unable to connect to enrollment service at. And I believe that is because solutions here. $15.15 is at 108. Not 109. And then as soon as I edit it, edit the OS sec config file to have the enrollment server be 108. And then, oh, is that the whole issue? Does, with my manual installed, did it just not have that option? We'll find out. All right, so system control restart. Wazuh. No autocomplete, huh? All right, fine. You can do it. Active, completed, started running. Cool. Here. Refresh. Hey, we have a third one. But now, if I go to log, That might be the entire thing. So I may be able to fix it just by boom, defaults main. So the manager address is that. Why did that happen? Enrollment, however, is that. So what I should have is a variable for that. And instead of having all of these, I should probably just have variables that's call out. That's wazuh. So I'm trying to make sure. Do I have that backwards? I don't have that backwards, do I? So 1514 is 109 and 1515 is 108. All right. So what that probably means is I can take this out of test. You can go away and you can go to here. I don't want to do that though, do I? No, I don't want to do that. Hey, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Missed you yesterday. Maybe you were lurking. I think it is time to just create a group fairs. But this is going to be this has to be universal. So maybe it makes sense that it's here. I'm going to put you in here. Yeah. I'm going to put that back though, because I think it works either way. So if I just add to this, and for now, I'm just going to get rid of test. So common drops into tasks, which drops to main, which tells it what to do. To keep that, I want agent, which goes to tasks, which goes to main, which includes, so I can just change this. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Well, that's fine. We'll leave that alone for now. So I've got a win. Do I need a tags? Because I don't want to reinstall. Well, it should check on its own, right? In theory. So if I do no tags, it should do the agent. I want to move this over so it's part of Bootstrap, but I need to install it first anyway, right? Let's see what happens. So common, which runs every time, updates the packages, verifies my baseline's installed, checks for updates, cleans up, oh, that's bad. That's good to know. That's something I need to fix because I need to verify rather than specifying. I need to figure that one out. Because the way this is set up right now, I always have to run the tag of K8s. Otherwise, it will completely jack the firewall for all of these. And that shouldn't be the case. It should check to see if the firewall is configured. And if it isn't, then configure it. But if all of this stuff is already here, then move on. Oh, on the plus side, it didn't completely screw up that. Interesting. So it's running right down the line. This should still work, but why is it hanging like this? Because we really just updated the cache, so it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, so we couldn't add the repositories because all right, so we're using the inventory of lab. Oh, I think I have a become true because I have a become true. No. I added that here, right? Here. Where did I add that? Oh, I did. I had it added. Okay, I had added the other place. So I need to tell it for anything that is becomable. While we're doing it, let's just drag you into here. And we'll get rid of a ... on all of these. Cool. Now on the include task, if I do, I mean, I don't have a Mac yet or a Windows device. So if I just do that, do I need to go on the other side? All right, so I can't become on an include task. So let's go to linux.yaml. No, this has to be done way upper level. I'm not going to do it at the host level. That's just silly. That's overkill. I mean, granted, if I go to common and I go to the main task, no, it doesn't. No, I have become in all of the things that need a become, which means I'm just going to have to do that here. Is there anything in here? Actually, you know what? Let's look at that. Include task list with become. Use import tasks instead. Starting with 2.7. Can I do that? Let's see. Get rid of these lines. And yes, it is the lazy way of doing it, but sometimes, right? So if I do this and I say that, oops, it's not what I wanted. I don't want to run everything. So apt update being always, I'm fine with. This needs a validation. Oh yeah. I mean, I want the other direction. Register. Let's try it. Here I can just do when check dot changed. I don't know why it's looking for checked. Oh, okay. I see why. All right, so that should bypass it, at least for now, if that's not going to change. And I can deal with individual rules and basically create something similar in the future, but not right now. But I am going to do this again. in cluster. Don't need to do that anymore. And basically the same thing when not. Because all I care about is it currently enabled, right? Try that again. Nope, it didn't like that. Community.general.ufw. Comment, delete, direction from state. No, I'm done with that one. Check mode. All right, so why you no like? UFW state enabled. Oh, is it because of this? Oops. Homelab rules common. Oh, I'm changing it in the wrong place. Well, let's leave it alone, just in case. And see what we get now. So we're updating packages, cool. I mean, I guess if I had that all the way up at the top, then I don't need to have a separate tag other than always, right? Oh, right. I need a become. It even said that. Let's go to the other one, this one. Try that again. Come on. I believe. Do you believe? I believe. Ooh. The conditional check not failed. The error was unexpected dot. that. All right, I am toying with things I do not fully understand. I'm willing to admit it. Let's get a little bit farther into check mode. Is there something in here? Nope. Let's do check mode. Let's look at that. This task will always make some changes to the system. That's when on, okay. So it's just got check mode true. What have I got? Check mode true. Do this thing. Let's see. Let's try that. Let's see what it says, huh? Okay. Oh. Oops. Once again, for the second time. Same thing. Am I doing this in, I'm doing it in cluster. Cluster fudge. We're going here. And here. Once again, for the third time. What happened to my fail counter? There we go. Double, yeah, okay. Dot changed. So when do I need to just do, is it that that's getting in the way? Because right now changed is false. So that needs to be true to trigger in that case. So now it should get to the second one. I should be skipping this update that I keep doing every time, over and over again. Is this the next one? Yep, this is in cluster. Okay, good. So, common tasks, we can get rid of this print. We don't need you no more. And we need to go to cluster main, and we don't need you anymore. And we just need you. Maybe I just need a tag that's skip update. There we go. Flying through it now. And during all of this time, did I pull you out? You're over here. Wazuh. Did we get any changes here? Has anything fun happened? Anything at all? We have 3. Ooh, W2 has a new version. Configuration not available. But I specifically installed OpenSCAP. Ooh, 42%. That's fun. Hey, this could be fun in a moment. And we're loading. We have 4. Prime 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, we're looking. We have all 4. Sweet, the entire cluster is up. And I can, in theory at least, push wazuh. I did highlight some iffiness in my common tasks that I need to do more validation and less just doing. So there's that. Hey, what happened there? Why the red? Unable to restart. Access denied. Lies. That's probably because handlers main Restart. Yeah. All of these have to become yes. Can I do that? Yeah. Wow, I feel like I accomplished something today. I don't know what, but we did a quick in and out. Maybe kind of. I mean, I'm kind of curious what's going to happen when I press enter here. What do you think? No blocks? Or do we have a ton of blocks? $16.33. It's a half hour ago. I think we got it. I think we are in good shape. I should probably say tomorrow I'm going to be playing games, of course, and some more Shadowrun. Maybe I'll finally finish it. I don't know. Next week is going to be a weird week for me. I think I'm only going to be streaming part of one day. Let's see. Oh, it's not next week. It's the week after next week. So next week is a regular week, except for Flag Day. Mark your calendars. June 14th, Flag Day. But the week after that, I will be missing a couple of days. But we'll burn that bridge when we come to it, right? So hey, if you were hanging out, if you were lurking, thanks. That was cool. Awesome of you. Glad I could be a part of your day. If you're on YouTube, cool. Thanks for hanging out this long. Anyway, I think I'm off. If you see me again today, anyway, I'm gonna be playing 7 Days to Die because I'm hooked. I might be playing Dune Spice Wars though. I don't know if I haven't played that game and I just got it. I might share my initial gameplay of it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, what can I say? I'm a little shy. So again, thanks for hanging out and lurking or chatting. Tomato, good to talk to you again. And even if it was minor. And I will see everyone later.